Hello everybody, Denobi2 here with Benjamin. On this episode, we need to talk about the Hot Toys Hulkbuster. Where the hell is it? Okay, so I have been bombarded with messages from you guys that this is a big concern, this is a big disappointment. Denobi,
I know it's a big disappointment for you.
It is. It is a very, very big disappointment to me because I was looking forward to having it this month. I really, really was, or in July. Either way, I was looking forward to having the Hulkbuster in 2016.
As I recall, I got a text from you, like with just the whole happy faces and everything. Hulkbuster is arriving soon. So
he knows it. He can vouch for me that I was really, really looking forward to receiving the Hulkbuster in 2016.
So, let's fill in people who don't really know.
Okay.
So, what happened?
What happened is that a couple weeks ago, I received a notification from Sideshow Toys. They are the U.S. distributor for Hot Toys here in the U.S. That they received notification from the manufacturer that production has been pushed back, and expected delivery is March 2017. Estimated.
That's estimated. That's
estimated.
If it comes out in March.
If it comes out.
Which it could be pushed back also.
Yes.
So the reason behind it is?
We don't know. We really do not know what's going on.
What do you think?
I have to speculate that Hot Toys is not happy with the final design. This is going to be a massive piece. There's a lot of detail. There's a lot of articulation. If any of you have ever collected or owned the Ironmonger, it is very intricate. It has a lot of articulation. It takes a lot of work to manufacture these pieces.
Well, yeah.
I totally get it. I have no problem with that. What I have a problem with is the estimated date that we get from Hot Toys so that I can make my pre-order, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of estimated dates that people have been putting out there that they really haven't been living up to.
Nope. And I'm going to let you guys know, I do not know or have an idea when we're going to get this Hulkbuster. I have been bombarded with messages. Denobi, when are we going to get the Hulkbuster? When do you think? I don't have a clue, and I don't know anybody else on YouTube that works for Hot Toys that has an idea of when we're going to get the Hulkbuster. It's all speculation.
I think that, anybody who works for Hot Toys, they really don't talk to anybody outside of Hot Toys, in that sense.
Nope, it's safe to assume that they're very secretive with their release dates.
So if somebody makes an estimate on their own...
It's all speculation. It's you're no more than a fortune teller.
No crystal ball.
There's no crystal.
I guess
no,
they might have. I
do not have a crystal ball. Benjamin does not have a crystal ball. We don't know when we're going to get the Hulkbuster. All we know is, based on historical experience, is that when Hot Toys releases a pre-order, that figure will be made. But when we're going to get it, well, who knows? All right.
Yeah. There's a lot of disappointment in the community. I think part of the reason for me, I feel like it didn't come out is that they're just making too much money off of, reprints or, making other Iron Man figures that are just kind of deviations of the originals and things like that. So, I feel like that Hot Toys really doesn't have to go ahead and make this figure right now because they're making a ton of money off of other ones. So what's the point? They have Civil War coming down the pipe. They already have a lot of Iron Man pieces. They have the San Diego Comic-Con pieces that are going to be coming out. And honestly, I think that's one thing that popped in my mind. The other thing was, and I said it to you, is I thought maybe it just didn't sell that well. And Hot Toys is kind of like, well, we don't really have to go ahead and pump it out because we didn't sell a lot of them. So it is kind of pricey.
It is a very pricey unit, but we do know, based on our experience, that we will get it.
Yeah, $825.
We're gonna get it.
But there are other figures out there that you can possibly get. I mean, they do have the Bandai figure arts.
SH Figure Arts, yes.
Figure arts, and we talked about that before. I think it's like, I don't know the pricing around it, but
It retails for about $500.
And then you have the King Arts.
You have the King Arts version.
The King Arts Hulkbuster version.
Which is 1/9 scale.
Right, and I think we talked about like what is 1/9 scale. Like we weren't really sure. We didn't have anything to really compare 1/9 scale, right?
Well, we know that 1/9 scale is smaller than a 1/6 scale. We know that much.
I know that the Hot Toys Hulkbuster is almost 2 feet tall, almost 2 feet tall.
Yes.
Or you could go ahead and get the King Arts Hulkbuster right here. You know,
Look,
I'm just saying.
Look,
you know, you can go for a 2 foot tall one, or you can.
Well, the King Arts version is not Hot Toys, and here in the U.S. we don't have access. We don't have a distributor for King Arts when it, to purchase these figures in most cases.
I've seen videos of them, and I have a buddy in California. He's seen them. Mm-hmm. He's a big Hot Toys collector, and he said that they look small. He said the only thing is they're very detailed. They're as detailed as Hot Toys, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
But he says they're small.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem with the King Arts for me, is like I don't really look at it as a competitor, because it's not a competitor to me, because it's not 1/6 scale. It's a different scale from what we're usually buying.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like, what's the point?
I've gotten inquiries like, well, are you still going to get it? Well, yes, I am, because I am a big Iron Man fan, and I'm still devoted to the line, so I still will get the Hulkbuster. Is this enough reason for you to cancel your pre-order or to move on? Well, it may be. Age of Ultron was not well received by the critics, and the longer you wait on a particular character on a film that you're looking forward to, you lose interest on it. It's just normal. It is what it is.
I think it's hard too. It's like people saved up for the Hulkbuster, and now you have all the Civil War, and you have all these different pieces coming out. And people are going to be like, you know what, I'll just cancel my pre-order, or I'll just take the money that I saved up to buy one, and I'll buy something else.
Yeah.
And then the money evaporates, and then there's no more sale.
If you really, that's really what it is. And if you really, really want the figure, just wait. Just do what I'm going to do and just wait. As far as the pre-orders, well, it's not fair, because majority of us, we committed to the pre-orders based on a scheduled delivery date, and now that date has now changed. I don't know when we're going to get it. I was told by Sideshow March 2017, and I don't know of any other YouTuber out there, that has any idea of when we're going to get this Hulkbuster here.
I think like putting your faith into somebody who doesn't work for Hot Toys, or doesn't really know a real actual estimated time. I mean, there's no point of it.
No.
Just go on the website, see what's going on, and just cross your fingers and hope that it shows up. I mean, I felt the same way about the Back to the Future piece.
Absolutely.
I wasn't sure if it was until you actually saw pictures of it. So, for somebody to go ahead and say, hey, look, this is when it's supposed to be, and everybody's like, hey, I know that this is real. This has to be because he or she said this. It's not true.
No. Just unfortunately, we have to wait. We're under the impression right now that it's March 2017. There's no guarantee. It might get delayed even further. So it's just one of those things that you're just going to have to wing it. I don't know. I don't work for Hot Toys. And like I said, I don't know anybody else out there in YouTube land that works for Hot Toys that has direct information. So when someone goes, hey, Denobi, so-and-so says it's estimated at this time.
So-and-so.
It's no different than looking in a crystal ball and trying to figure it out. It really is not. If you really want the character, I suggest just wait and be patient. If you want to move on, then move on. I mean, that's really ultimately what it's going to come down to.
If you really love it, you're going to wait. I mean, I waited for the Tron Light Cycle like three years. So I remember everybody was like, dude, it's not coming out. I'm like, I'm still waiting. And then it finally came out. It was 3 years. And then I finally got it. So, I mean, it's one of I'm still waiting for a 66 Batmobile. I'm still talking about it. So, hey,
it is what it is.
Sometimes that's what collecting is, and sometimes that's what makes it the best thing.
Yeah.
It's like you had to really, in a sense, like work for it.
So, I mean, so you're saying, Benji, I mean, if you're used to collecting from Hot Toys, this is the norm.
Yeah.
Somewhat, to a certain point, because there are certain pieces that do eventually get delayed further than the speculated, release date.
There was a lot of pieces that were pushed back in the day. So, I mean, this is kind of like, it comes with the territory.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Guys, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you still committed? Are you still devoted?
I still love the Hulk.
Do you still love the Hulkbuster? I mean, it's going to be almost a year till we are estimated to get the piece. Are you still going to be fourth wheeling and loving it when it finally debuts?
Do you want this still? Do you want that?
Yeah. So let us know below in the comments. Guys, thanks for watching. Denobi 2 here.
Benjamin.
Thanks for watching.